Zcash has been one of the most impressive performers in the crypto space over the last couple of months. This is a phenomenal move from $30 per coin to $550 per coin. Now, it's sitting at 521 right now. It's coming back down on a little bit of a dip there. And as you can see, well, price action is amazing, but volatility does increase as, of course, the price increases. So you got to understand that, but I want to go over some of the biggest questions being asked right now. Specifically, should you buy now or wait for a better entry? Let's talk about it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you for watching the video on this channel. I know this is not Claybro, this is Claybro Clips. But YouTube's not letting me post until the middle of December on Claybro, so here we are. And after December, we're going to be consistent on both channels. So if you would subscribe, I thank you very much for that. But with that being said, okay, YouTube is really cracking down on cryptocurrency content. So starting November 17th, NFTs, staking, crypto, and so on. They consider it so speculative that it falls under their gambling practices. So I do want to make it very clear that my intentions are not to encourage gambling in any sort of a way. My intentions are not to promote it in any sort of a way. My intentions are to bring as much knowledge as possible to all of the viewers who want to know what's going on in specific cryptocurrency communities. Now, yes, I talk a lot about Shiba Inu coin, but we're talking about Zcash in this video so that you guys can, of course, make informed decisions on your own, and I believe that the more you know, the more you're going to grow. So, of course, let's learn as much as possible about what's going on with the day-to-day news and keep as up-to-date as possible on what's happening with cryptocurrency. All right? You can clearly see that it's a direct attack on Web3 gaming and crypto and so on. So it might be a little annoying to hear me say this, and I'm going to really hit it home over the next couple of days and weeks. But dude, I mean, they're taking a stance against it. I'm for it. So I got to make it very clear that, yeah, we're here to encourage, absolutely, but we're here to inform, okay? Now, that being said, let's talk about Zcash sitting at a beautiful $500+ per coin. One of the biggest questions is buy now or wait for a better entry. Now, I own Zcash. Okay, Zcash was actually one of the first real cryptocurrencies that I bought into. I believe I may have mined a little bit of Bitunix on a laptop before I really started to get into cryptocurrency back in 2017. But let's jump back to 2013. Okay, I actively made a decision not to buy Bitcoin at $300 and some odd per coin. Number one, because of course I believed everything that was in the news at the time. How it's illicit, it's only for bad people, and blah, blah, blah. But I made a decision, and it was my decision, yes, absolutely. But I thought it was expensive, okay? Bitcoin had never been at that $300 range before. It had been doing nothing but rising over the last couple of weeks, and it had gone in a very quick period of time from tens of dollars per coin to $300 per coin. And because that was expensive, I wanted to wait for a better entry. Well, you know what? How amazing would it have been to buy Bitcoin at $300 per coin? So are we going to wait for a better entry? Let me say this. I don't know if Zcash is going to come down. I don't know if it's going to continue going up and never look back. Nobody knows what tomorrow brings. But if you believe in the future of this cryptocurrency in a similar way, because remember, it's got 21 million coins, the same as Bitcoin, and it's, you know, built after the Bitcoin blockchain there. So it does share a lot of similarities. But if you believe that privacy is important and you believe that it's got a future in the cryptocurrency space, sure, maybe we could get a better entry. Maybe it could pull back 10, 20, 30%. I don't know what tomorrow brings. But just imagine how much better off we all would have been if we bought Bitcoin at $300 per coin instead of waiting for that better entry that never came. But with that, let's talk a little bit about, and I'm not going to spend too much time on it, let's talk a little bit about why Zcash is moving higher, okay? Derivatives demand. Zcash is well above 500, but derivatives demand pushed above $674 million with funding rates turning deeply negative as traders maintained their short positions. The growing use of tokenized ZEC or Zcash on Solana and BNB chains, plus $4.96 million $4.96 million Zcash shielded in private pools, is fueling renewed optimism. Now, Zcash is up over the last 24 hours. It's up big, actually, with $1.8 billion in volume. But this is one of the reasons that Zcash is growing as well, okay? A Binance-pegged Zcash on the BNB chain, adopted by more than 16,000 wallets already, as well as one that is on Solana. These representations of Zcash, although not private like Zcash is, are adding utility by integrating the asset into swaps, liquidity pools, and lending platforms. Activity remains moderate. I mean, 16,000 wallets is nothing compared to a lot of other tokens out there. Yet it opens up a pathway for Zcash to participate in DeFi flows and attract new users beyond its original base. And attracting new users is what creates growth. It's what creates wealth. And that is what Zcash is doing right now. So guys, I can't answer the question of what happens tomorrow. Is there a better entry? Sure, we might see a better entry. Will we ever see $500 per coin again? We may never see $500 per coin again. The decision has to be made by each individual out there. I've made my decision, right? I will probably own my Zcash forever, considering it was the first real cryptocurrency that I ever got into. I am very excited about the price action right now. So if you guys are looking for places to grab Zcash, number one, you've got a link for KCEX down in the description below. This is the exchange that I use, and I simply, because YouTube's kind of being weird with crypto right now, I simply want to inform you that it has some of the best fees out there. This is not a recommendation or an encouragement to go out and buy, sell, swap, all of that. I'm simply bringing you a knowledge base. And then, of course, you can own on the blockchain with wallets like Best Wallet as well. Links for everything in the description. I want to know. Let me know what you guys think, because I've made my decision. I'm just going to keep it no matter what happens, since it's my first coin. But what do you guys think? Do you think 500 is expensive? Or dead serious, do you think that this could be like, I guess, fading Bitcoin back in 2013 when it was at $500 per coin? Let me know, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.